It was supposed to be the perfect vacation. Warm Caribbean waters. Music, dancing. A luxurious cruise ship headed for paradise. For 23-year-old Amy Lynn Bradley, it was a celebration of success, freedom, and the future ahead. But just hours after taking photos of her smiling under the tropical moonlight, she vanished, without a trace. And to this day, no one can explain how a young woman could disappear from a floating castle in the middle of the ocean. Tonight, we open the dark file of Amy Lynn Bradley. Amy was young, motivated, a college graduate, a skilled athlete, and a woman just beginning her adult life with confidence and independence. Her family, Ron, Iva, and her brother Brad, had invited her on a Royal Caribbean cruise to celebrate her graduation and her new job. The trip began like a dream. Photos show her laughing, tanning, enjoying the sun. No drama, no enemies, no strange behavior. Just a normal vacation until the night of March 23, 1998. On that final night, Amy and her brother spent time at the ship's club, dancing with the band. Witnesses say she looked happy, energetic. She was seen chatting with one of the musicians from the band Blue Orchid. Nothing seemed wrong. At around 3:40 a.m., Amy returns to the family cabin with her brother. Brad falls asleep almost immediately. Amy stays awake, sitting on the balcony. A peaceful Caribbean breeze. Nothing unusual, until everything becomes a mystery. Brad wakes up. Amy is still on the balcony, resting on a chair. He goes back to sleep. Just 15 minutes later, Brad wakes up again. Amy is gone. Not in the cabin, not in the bathroom, not anywhere. Her shoes, cigarettes, and lighter were still on the balcony. If she went somewhere, she expected to come right back. The family panics. They alert cruise security immediately. But instead of locking down the ship, the crew delays the search. Passengers are allowed to disembark in Curaçao. Hours pass before they take the disappearance seriously. By the time an organized search begins, it's already too late. Theory number 1, she went overboard. The cruise line suggested maybe Amy fell into the ocean, but her family insists that is impossible. Amy was a strong swimmer, a trained athlete, and the seas were calm. No signs of a struggle. No witnesses of a fall. Nothing floating in the water. The theory doesn't fit. Theory number 2, abduction by someone on board. This is where things get darker. Passengers and crew reported seeing strangers watching Amy throughout the cruise. The band member who danced with her, he gave contradictory statements to investigators. Later, a sketch artist created a face based on descriptions from the night. Many believe someone targeted her, followed her, waited for the right moment. 1999, 1 year later, a U.S. Navy sailor claims he saw Amy in a brothel in Curaçao. She told him, "My name is Amy Bradley. I need help." "So do I." Investigators dismissed it as a mistaken identity. But shortly after, a brothel burned down. Evidence lost forever? 2005, another sighting. A tourist sees a woman resembling Amy on a Caribbean beach with 2 aggressive men. The tourist remembers something strange. The woman looked scared, like she couldn't ask for help. Then, the most unsettling evidence of all. Photos of a young woman posted online by an escort service. Some believe it is Amy, older, altered, but recognizable. Her parents said, "Those eyes, that look, it's her." Experts remain divided, but the possibility is terrifying. To this day, no body, no belongings, no confirmed answers, just a family still searching and a nightmare that never ends. Amy Lynn Bradley boarded a ship to paradise and stepped into a darkness no one can explain. If you saw Amy today, she would be 48 years old. Someone, somewhere, knows the truth. And until that truth comes out, this remains one of the most chilling disappearances ever recorded at sea.